Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah Lentini, President and CEO of the Greece Regional Chamber of Commerce. It's my great pleasure to welcome two guests from the Greece Chamber membership today, Sharon Q. and Brittany Q. of Sharon Q. Realty. Sharon Quataert and Brittany Quataert. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. Part of why we're asking you to come on this show today is just because COVID-19 has changed everything, and the real estate market is certainly part of that. But before we talk about what's new and different in the real estate landscape, let's talk a little bit about Sharon Q. Sharon, could you tell us a little bit about your business?
Sure. So we are here in the town of Greece on West Ridge Road next door to Chick-fil-A. I have been in the real estate business for 35 years, and I'm surrounded by the most wonderful, talented team. And we do a significant amount of business, particularly on the west side in the town of Greece, and, service all of Monroe County.
Terrific. And you've got a very different, a very different way of working these days, right? In fact, we should probably start by saying the last 2 months have probably been a little bit of a challenge, certainly for many, many businesses, but for real estate, it's really tough because you haven't been able to take people directly to see homes, correct?
Correct. Yeah, it started that third week of March when we were told no more in-person showings, which certainly makes it very difficult and challenging for a buyer to commit to, their biggest investment in their life when they can't even take a walk through it. So, we have been working over the last couple of months to try to navigate through that process, to try to make it safe for everyone and also be sensitive to, the process.
Yeah, people's concerns, right?
Mm-hmm.
So right now we've got a Finger Lakes region that is reopening. We're not completely reopened, but some things have relaxed a little bit, and our indicators are looking pretty good. So it's possible for people to see homes again, correct?
It is, yeah. So we, as of Friday, we were given the thumbs up that in-person showings are allowed with all of the necessary precautions. So we have been accumulating supplies of hand sanitizer and face masks and booties and gloves, and so that we can do our very best to keep everyone safe.
That's terrific. Booties make me laugh because they're probably a good idea anyway, right?
Right? No kidding.
Traipse through somebody's beautiful home with mud. So great to know that you've got all that stuff on hand, so people don't have to bring it with them, correct?
That's right. Yes, we do.
Wonderful.
I wanted to touch on, as a buyer's agent, I've been working with mainly the buyers during this whole process. So kind of speaking to the last 2 months versus now and kind of how things are shifting. The market's still been very competitive, very hot, and there are plenty of buyers that either have been looking or have entered the market that are just, willing and ready to kind of take this new norm on and, move forward with their virtual tours and virtual showings and all of those awesome technological options that we have nowadays in the last 2 months. And then now that they're able to safely be able to see homes again, they're all very excited to be able to
I bet they
really
are.
Kind of get back to a little bit more of our norm of how we're able to help people buy.
Right. No, I bet that they are. I imagine that the people are very excited about being able to finally get out and see homes. And, you're reminding me that one of the great things about the real estate market and the real estate industry right now, two things. One is that it's a hot market, and maybe Sharon, you want to talk a little bit about that. And the other is that real estate already has some wonderful virtual tools at its disposal that probably have helped you through the last couple of months, correct?
For sure. We've been fine-tuning those tools. It's something that we've had available to us, but now, of course, out of necessity, we've been making sure that we've tweaked them to give the buyer experience the best we possibly can. So yeah, we've been in this seller's market going on year 4, which really the biggest story to that is just a lack of inventory. And so many people looking to buy homes, taking advantage of the interest rates that are at record lows and continue to keep dropping.
Wow.
Shockingly. So, with the lack of inventory, a lot of people sitting on the sidelines because of what we've been dealing with, in addition to just the natural low inventory, it's just created this unbelievable competition for buyers. And we've had listings, we list a house and we've had some as many as 20 offers that we've had to try to navigate through on behalf of a seller. And, you know, Brittany can kind of speak to how we help a buyer actually position themselves better.
Absolutely, because we talk a lot about, you know, what the opportunities are for a seller in this market because of the increased competition, which drives up the price tag, and you know all of those great things. But there is still a ton of opportunity for buyers, especially with, like Sharon talked about, with these record low interest rates, because people can afford so much more in a house or lower their payment on what they were looking to spend before. So really, I think it's just most crucial that they have someone walking them through the process on how to stand out in these competitive offers, and be able to set themselves apart beyond just the price tag, because there's so much more that goes into it that gets factored into, you know, how you are, if you're against 10 or 20 offers, how are you going to be the one that the seller ends up picking? So just making sure that you have that person that knows the market, knows how to get your offer won.
Yeah, expertise is key here because it is such a competitive market. I mean, you're making a great point. And I'm starting to realize that it's a seller's market, but it is also a buyer's market because of the very low interest rates. And, you know, one of the things I was struck with when I moved to Rochester, which was a few years back, was that this is a fantastic area for housing in general. There is, you know, an incredible housing stock, a huge range of types of houses, and some really affordable housing, especially compared to other parts of the country, other parts of New York State. Couple that with, you know, low interest rates. And then of course the town of Greece has always been known for having exceptional values, right, when it comes to housing. So this has got to be a wonderful time to be buying or selling a home.
It is, yeah, most definitely, for all those reasons.
Yeah. And you guys have been doing it for a long time, and you've got great expertise to give, and now you've got the ability to help somebody safely go and see a home. So they're going to be probably alone, correct? If
That's
you're going to
right.
go see a home now?
That's right. So that is the governor's orders, that only one person looks at the house. The house has to be vacant. If somebody's living there, the homeowners have to vacate for the showing. And then of course take cleaning precautions afterwards.
Terrific. So we're delighted. The Finger Lakes region is reopening. Sharon Q Realty stands ready to help you see some homes. You don't just have to drool over these houses on any number of wonderful online platforms anymore, including, I'm sure, Sharon Q's own online platform. And you don't need to hesitate. You can pick up the phone, and they will guide you safely and securely through a home showing or two, probably.
That's right.
Sharon, what is your email address? Because I know you get a great email.
Yep. You can reach us at sharonq.com or 585-900-1111.
Great numbers. 900-1111. Awesome number. That sounds like a number you paid for. And then SharonQ.com. Really easy to remember. SharonQ.com. Sharon, Brittany, thank you both so much for joining us here today and giving us a little spotlight of what's going on in the real estate industry. Great news.
Thanks, Sarah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.